Right lads, and welcome to On the Bench LFC. So another FIFA video for the channel. Obviously, if you didn't catch my first FIFA video, it was the Player of the Month Mane review, and yeah, I basically was lucky and fortunate enough to be able to get him. I did a review quickly just to see whether it would be worth you guys paying the money on the SBC or not, and how good I actually thought he was. So go and check that one out on the channel, guys, if you haven't just yet. It's well worth a watch in my opinion. But yeah, with this video, I'm going to be talking about squad battles and my tips and advice on how to do well and perform well in squad battles. Obviously, you can see up on the screen at the moment that in that match, for instance, 2,750 points. I'm in Elite 1. I'm not in the top 100 guys, so I'm not a top 100 player, but I always, it's only been out a couple of weeks, but I keep finishing that Elite 1 bracket and the rewards are really good. So if you're struggling, guys, and you want to know how to play on Legendary, which is what I play, if you're struggling to beat the computer and stuff, stay tuned for the rest of the video, guys, and just listen to what I've got to say. Like I say, I'm not one of the best in the world at it, but I do get good points. I do consistently beat Legendary, and I've got some real good tips for you guys coming up in the video. So leave a thumbs up if you're looking forward to getting some of them mad tips, lads. But yeah, shall we get into it anyway? Obviously, what you can see on the screen at the moment is the points from one of my games. This seems to be the average for me, but some games is less, some games is more. It depends on how I do, depends on the quality of the other team that I'm facing as well. But I want to just show you quickly my team that I was using mainly up until I've just got the one to watch Lukaku and he's replaced Son. But this is a team that I was using, guys. As you can see, pace on the wings. Pace is key in squad battles for me, especially on the wings. You want to use them, especially towards the end of the game when the computer goes all out attack and you can really counter. It's all about the counter attack towards the end of the game, guys. And that's where you score your goals and that's where you make your points. But as you can see, another tip from myself is that you need strong defenders. Aurier at right back, strong. Shaw is strong at left back. Virgil van Dijk is probably one of the strongest defenders, especially in the Premier League anyway, and one of the most OP defenders. So I recommend getting him anyway. But I mean, I've gone with Keane because Keane is a fairly cheap defender that is OP. I use him, and I think that you guys should get him as well because he don't cost an arm and a leg, but he does a job in there. Back of Yako in midfield, really strong. Um, yeah, he seems to be the player that kind of wins it. Sanchez, again, really strong. And yeah, I've just gone with strength really for the defensive side of the game and then pace up top. And that's key to doing well in squad battles, guys. So I'll start the footage and then we'll get into it. There'll be some gameplay and I'll talk over some of the points and key points to being successful. So what you can see on the screen now, guys, and this is what you want to be doing the majority of the game. As you can see, it's 56 minutes in. I'm 2-1 up against this team at the moment. But look at this, guys. It's literally just passing around towards the back, and you can see that I'm not rushing. I'm taking my time. There's no spaces ahead of my players at the moment. So like there, look, you see that I got through. Again, this is another instance. Look, fairly shortly after I lost the ball at that one. So again, it's all about passing it around. At the moment, they're not going all out attack on me. They're not pushing right up. So I'm going to hold the ball. I'm going to frustrate the computer. And one thing this year is that the computer will try and win the game if you're drawing or they're losing, then they will push right up towards the end of the game. You can see here, for instance, they've pushed up a bit. I'm using the wings, guys. In this one, look, it's 87 minutes, 0-0. And I'm just literally making sure towards this stage of the game, you want to be using fast wingers. You'll see later on in the clips as well that the key to it as well is to have really fast subs to bring on and put on up on your wings, if you know what I mean, because that really opens them up. You saw there, that is an OP finish, guys. Coman is one of the players that I replaced Salah with because Coman's really fast, he's really cheap, doesn't cost an arm and a leg, yet he does a job. You can see here, look, wing play again, 1-2 from the winger, bang it straight across the goal. This is after the patch, guys. And since the patch has come on, the keepers are really, really good. If you watch my Player of the Month Mane review, I was saying that it's a lot harder to score goals now, especially the way I seem to score goals as well. It took me a while to figure out the best method for scoring a game, and banging it across the keeper seems to be the one. The low finishes where you just tap the shoot button, doesn't seem as effective now. Low driven shots are still quite effective, but literally just well it across the goal, guys. But again, if we get back into squad battles, you can see that high pressure is real key as well. They're obviously good teams and good players that you're playing against the majority of the time, especially at Legendary. So like there, look, 1-2 passes as well. I'll get to that in a minute, but you really need to be aggressive, guys. When the AI's got the ball, you need to just literally run at them and just press them, two-man press them. Literally try and read their pass, and they'll open you up because they're pinging the ball around a lot. But like that, look, to open them up, the 1-2 pass is key. Wing play is key. Counter-attacking is key towards the end of the game. At the beginning of the game, you're not really going to get many counter-attacks because they'll be sitting back. So wait until they go all-out attack towards the end, and then use them wings, guys. Use the fast subs. Use fast players if you've got them on there and they've got good stamina. You can still use their pace. But again, here, you can see 58 minutes. I'm 3-0 up in this game. So they're going to be going all-out attack, and you can see they're quite high up. They're not really pushing me too much at the moment, but look what I'm doing, guys. Even passing back to the keeper. And I mean, some of you guys don't like that, and you don't like that when you come across that in a weekend league and stuff, but it frustrates people and it frustrates the computer as well. They're going to push right up. They want to get back in the game. They want to win. And look, you could see I went straight from passing around at the back and being really slow to opening up, fast passing up there. Look, I take the ball out towards the edge of the box. The cut back, the fake shot, the drag back, all works really well with your fast wingers. As you get to a certain area, pull it back, and it seems to open up space for a pass into the box or bang it in the goal yourself. Look, can you see, guys, in this instance, look, I'm just showing you in this footage that I brought on Coman. I was bringing on, I put Coman in midfield because it's always good to have a fast midfielder as well. And I brought on Muller, which I've got Muller in a 2-player pack, so they do put out this year, guys. Yeah, I've got him, so he's a good finisher, good at passing, so I like having him in that midfield role. But Coman from midfield, look, see the high press there, guys? I'm using Coman's pace to help support the strikers and press them right from the back. As soon as they've won the ball from me, and it's by their goalkeeper, I'm pressing. Look here, guys, look, every single time. Press, high press, high press, high press. I mean, you can use high pressure as your tactics, which I do sometimes, but it's not necessary. If you use the R1 to switch, if you use the button to switch your players closer to the ball, keep dabbing that so you're close, and just keep running at them, guys, because obviously they make mistakes. Look at this, look, counter attack, 2 passes from when I won the ball and you threw on goal, and that is the 85th minute, guys, to make it 4-0, and that just shows it. And in a second, there's a clip where it's just after this, and I win the ball from the high press again, and I'm straight on the attack, and I managed to finish off because towards the end of the game, what a ball that is, look, and can't finish by Mane, just slowed it down, holding L2 at the last minute. L2 is your biggest friend in squad battles as well against the AI, because I win a lot of penalties by using it. See that, guys, high pressure, I'm through on goal, using Mane's pace, he's got pace to burn the player of the month card, cut back inside, bang, in the goal. And I mean, that goalkeeper would have probably saved that earlier in the game, but they're 4-0 down, and they're all over the place, guys. And it happens the same as what it does online. There, look, win the ball, through ball over the top, the pace. I mean, Ball DGL, or however you say his name, is really fast. He should have scored there, but I missed it. And that's 5-0, guys. There's the possession, and that I only had 49 possession, but look, 10 shots, 8 shots on target, no fouls, guys, 1 offside, no red cards, no yellow cards. It's just literally, look, they had 2 shots on target, guys, 3 shots all game. That high press literally wins you the ball all the time. It stops them from getting attacks, and this is against Legendary, guys. Like, I'm not lying to you. Like, I play Legendary all the time. I do really well. I'm in Elite 1. You can see on the screen there, look. Elite 1. You don't get 2,750 points unless you're playing at Legendary or above, in my opinion. I don't know. You might get it possibly if you absolutely destroy a team in World Class. I'm not too sure. But basically, the main tips to go over here is pass around at the back throughout the majority of the game. Keep hold of the ball. L2 or LT is your main friend against computer, because you hold up the play. You hold the ball away from the computer. Don't let them get the ball. Don't frustrate them, basically. And having a big striker up top is good as well. I was using Slimani as well in some games other than Son because of his sheer strength and the fact that he could hold off the ball. Wing plays really strong against squad battles, so use them wings, guys, especially on the counter attack. If you've got a big player as striker, crossings OP this year, so you can cross it in and get a header. But I'm not the best at crossing, so I mainly just use the cutback or the fake shot, pull it inside, lay off one of my players, or I bang it in the far post. Finesse shots since the patch don't seem to be working as well for me. So, like I say, just bang it across the goal. Literally, put your laces through it, boys. That's my advice on how to score goals as well. But the main tips for squad battles, like I'm saying, is hold the ball throughout the game, keep it so it's a draw, concentrate on defending more than attacking up until around the 60 minutes mark. When it gets to about 60 minutes, you'll know when they start to push up high presser guys, because their left and right backs will be coming up. They'll be trying to hunt the ball down in packs towards your defenders when they've got the ball, especially when you put your centre defensive midfielder or whatever. As soon as you pass to him, you'll notice that they're on him. As soon as that starts to happen, pass to your centre defensive midfielder, then pass out to the wing or pass back and then pass out to the wing and use the pace on the wings, guys. And I can't explain enough that pacey wingers will win you games. You don't have to spend a lot of coins on them. I've got Mane, which is player of the month. You don't need him. Coman literally goes for a couple of £1,000. There's other wingers that I can think of. Giao, like Baldy, he's really fast, strong as well. And I use him a lot of times, guys. You can see that I've got some good players in my teams, but the ones that really are key in squad battles are just pacey, and then the defenders being strong. They win the ball a lot in the air, because the one thing that Legendary likes to do is they like to use the wings and cross it in, which is obviously because crossing's OP this year. But they try and do that, so having a big, strong defender to get his head on it and clear it out again is really good. They win the ball a lot, but literally start pressing them, guys. As soon as they win the ball off you around their penalty area, chase them, hunt them down. It's like, obviously, this is a Liverpool channel, and it's like Jurgen Klopp's tactics, guys. It's that heavy metal football where you just literally hunt in packs, hunt them down, win the ball back high up the pitch, and you've got more chance of getting goals earlier on in the game by doing that. But then towards the end of the game, you'll see that they're going all out attack, counter them, banging the goals. You can literally score 3 or 4 goals from the 80th minute, guys, just by using them tactics and countering them. That it's as easy as that. And I mean, I know that some of you are struggling, but hopefully these tips have helped you on this video. If they have, go ahead, use them tips. If they have helped, leave a thumbs up on the video. Let me know how you're getting on. Let me know where you are in squad battles. Are you Elite 1? I'd like to know where you guys are, what you guys are doing. Are any of you in the top 100 at the moment in squad battles? I'd really like to know that as well. I'm hoping to press into that top 100 mark. I finished just on the outside of it last week. This week it's probably going to be the same. So hopefully I can really push on next week and get that top 100. And if I do, I'll release some videos on more tips. I'm learning every week, guys. I'm learning every day as well against AI. But that's my tips for today, guys. I hope it helps you. Subscribe to the channel for future videos on FIFA. And if you're a Liverpool supporter, I do videos on Liverpool, update on news and things like that. So yeah, hopefully, guys, it's a good channel for you guys to be able to subscribe to. Anyway, I'll end it there, guys. Take care. Speak to you all soon. I've been on the bench.